Hi everyone, Kate here for a video I haven't done in a while, and that is a Friday Reads. I am not putting up, unfortunately, the June Louisa May 2020 video that was supposed to go up for hospital sketches because I haven't read it. My reading focus right now is not great. So I've just been very distracted, I think like many of us are, and then also my husband is finishing up grad school, and so we're just thinking a lot about the next step for us. And so I'm just very distracted. So I think I just need some very plot driven books to read right now. And I think unfortunately I was not in the mood for hospital sketches. So I don't have a video up today, but Megan Hannah put hers up faithfully, and she really liked hospital sketches. So I do definitely want to give it another try at some point in the future. I don't want to just give up on it. And I think unfortunately maybe Louisa May Alcott is an author that just reading a bunch in quick succession doesn't work for me as well as maybe other authors maybe would have. So it is what it is. I'm not happy that I'm such a undedicated host, but I'm just gonna go with it and onwards and upwards. And hopefully next month we're supposed to be reading A Long Fatal Love Chase, and I'm really, really hoping to be in the mood for that one and to enjoy it. But I wanted to tell you about the books I will be reading this weekend, and one that is definitely a plot-heavy one is A Mind to Murder by P.D. James. This is the second in her Adam Dalgliesh detective series. So I've read about 6 from this series, here, there, and everywhere in this series. I'm kind of just hopping around where I feel like going in it. And in this one, the administrative head of the Steen Psychiatric Clinic is found dead with a chisel in her heart. And I am 70 pages in, and it is around 250. So really, that's a good chunk of a book when it's that short. And I love P.D. James' writing. It's pristine. Her attention to detail is just phenomenal. And I'm hoping to finish this before June 1st, and we'll see if I can. It is jolting to read a book that was written in the 60s, to hear about the psychiatric care that they did for patients in the 60s, because psychology has really changed a lot. And so there's certain patients who have repressed memories, and they treat them with LSD. And I was just very what? And then I looked, and it was written in the 60s. So then I thought, okay, all right, that makes a bit more sense. So it's very well written. And yeah, just figuring out kind of everyone has a motive in this one. Then I am listening to the audiobook of The Fellowship of the Ring. And I meant to look up in the physical copy where I am in it. But actually, I can probably tell you that pretty easily. I have a lot farther than I thought, because they've gotten to Rivendell. Yeah, so I've gotten to book 2 out of it. So 286, and it's 523 pages. So 45% is probably what I am in here. This is a reread, and it was supposed to be for Krista at Books and Jam's Lord of the Readathon, and I'm way behind, but I just decided this year I will read them. The first time I read them in the summertime, and I really liked that, so it might just shift into that. But I'm hoping to make my way through a good chunk of that. But then I also am divided because I just got checked out. My hold came in from the library. I don't know where my words are today. Of The Scent Keeper by Erica Bauermeister, and this cover is just beautiful. So I will just hold it up so you can see it. And I heard about this from Sam at A Bear and a Bee's Books, and it sounds reminiscent of a Susanna Kearsley type book. Let's see, where does it say? It's a moving and evocative coming of age novel about Emmeline. She lives an enchanted childhood on a remote island with her father, who teaches her about the natural world through her senses. What he won't explain are the mysterious scents stored in the drawers that line the walls of their cabin, or the origin of the machine that creates them. As Emmeline grows, however, so too does her curiosity, until one day the unforeseen happens. As Emmeline is vaulted out into the real world, a place of love, betrayal, ambition, and revenge, To understand her past, Emmeline must unlock the clues to her identity, a quest that challenges the limits of her heart and imagination. Lyrical and immersive. So those are two words that are going to definitely intrigue me about a book. But I am about 45 minutes into the audiobook, not very far at all, and the jury is still out about how I feel about it. No red flags of like, oh, I'm going to DNF it, but nothing where I'm like, I know for sure I'm going to finish it. Just kind of finding my way with it because it does start out very mysterious. And those are the books I'll be reading this weekend. I'm really hoping to kind of relaunch things on my channel in the month of June. I just realized I talked about the Louisa May book. Like I said, I don't know where my words are today. So in June, hoping to have 2 videos up a week again. May just kind of started. And then once it started, it feels late to jump in like halfway through the month. So I thought, you know what, let's just do a clean break, take off May. And now it feels really nice to be filming again. So here I am. And I am now going to film my TBR for June for readathon that I'm really excited about. And I'll be putting that up. I don't know when I'll be putting it up. Soon though. So thank you for watching and let me know in the comments down below what you will be reading this weekend. And I will be back, hopefully back very soon for another video. Bye.